All right, and we are live. So,
Hey there.
oh, Chris,
Hmm.
right, we start. Chris is blowing up our group chat. All right. So, where should we start? Oh, let me switch cameras. We'll talk about this box art. Oh, a little late to the game on this, aren't I? Like the last. I feel like I was the last one to get. Um, I don't know, to get the setting.
Yeah, it came a little late. What date did you get it on? Was it like the 15th?
I don't remember. I don't remember which date I ordered it. But, I didn't get it in the mail till
It's
I
like
think it was 15th of September.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That it seems like it showed up for some of you guys late, but it seemed to show up by the 15th and the 20th for most people, which was 15 to 20 days late.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I got it. My box has minor damage, but I'm not really a box collector. This is not staying in the boxes we're about to see. So
yeah,
let's see here. Adjust this camera a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I heard some complaints about the box art, the layout. I like it.
yeah, I'm happy enough with it. I guess, yeah, the box collectors, if they want to look at them all and they need to look the same, then I guess they care about that.
Yeah.
But
I'm
not
not
my
sure.
thing.
But I mean, I like how they gone just straight mega. They didn't put constructs or blocks on it at all.
Yeah, I was kind of saying that for a long time, but now it's kind of harder to Google without a second word.
Yeah, well, here it's called Mega Unboxed. Did you pick up on that?
No,
And
I
it's got
didn't.
the tell symbol.
I think that might be. Is that the name of the site though?
Is that
Like
the
the website?
website? So building.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Could be.
Yeah, I'm looking at the small print. I don't see anything about Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs. Mega Brands is what it says on the bottom.
Yeah.
They are being revisioned. All right, so let's see. Crow's trying to join us. How's it going, Crow? Your mic's muted. Chris is in chat. Hello, Chris. The Battle for Eternia set. Yes, Chris. I think it's real, and we might get to that in a little bit. But yeah, don't bite off the bait, please.
Yeah, that one's real, Chris. But yeah, we'll get to it. The previous one was fan art, and that was the controversy.
What was the previous one with the fan art?
Some guy he's the one who put the gold Tila. He just took all these Photoshop.
Oh, yeah, that one looked fake. This one, yeah, I can tell that these are real pictures of actual product.
He spelled everything wrong too. So.
Yeah. All right. Digging the box art on the side of the lid. Have you gotten as far as building the table and the throne yet?
No, not that far. I mean, I've got pieces. I built the wolf head and the snake, and parts of the bases, but not the.
I've seen pictures of this. How pretty is that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is awesome. I mean, how cool is it though? I mean, I wonder if someone actually painted this or if they just took a picture of the set and then kind of did like some digital overlay on it.
It might be. It's cool though.
Yeah, it is really cool. All right, I'll be right back, Brian.
Okay.
Aiden, talk to Brian for a minute. I gotta go.
Well, I guess I'm in charge. Yeah, Chris, we saw those. I guess we'll just keep talking about the Battle for Eternia. We already mentioned that. Some guy who does fan art did his fan art of that, what he thought would be in that set, and he had the gold Tila instead of the pink Tila that it ended up being. Uh-oh. Phone's ringing. Well, I'm not going to talk over that. Hope that's not super important. Anyway, so yeah. So Nate's pictures, unfortunately I can't share because Nate's got to enable that, but you back there, Nate? Looks like it.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry. A couple of small fires to put out.
Haven't heard from Crow yet.
Is his mic still off?
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so what's Chris saying? Chris is saying I put images on the Let's Talk Motu chat. Yes, Chris, we saw them. Like is being consistent when they said no single card or figures. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
All right. They're just not. Yeah, they're not going to go back to those boxes. But yeah, I like the 5-pack, and you're right. It is a logical choice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Looks thick.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's something we'll see on the Mattel site first.
Right.
We'll see.
So I got to print the first tower of instructions off this morning at work.
That's so crazy, man.
And I went through it, but then it wouldn't let me load or print any of the others. And I was mad because I wanted to see this image here on the side of this tower, and then how it lines up with the next one. And I wanted to know exactly how many of these pieces were hidden.
You know what? I noticed I tried to print some at work once, and it was a front of a Lego. It was literally an image of a Lego package, and I think the software is picking up copyrighted images, like specifically the Lego logo.
All right.
I think that's a thing. Somehow when I switched off and found an image that didn't have the logo, it printed just fine. I don't know. Maybe somebody who knows more than me can comment on that.
Would not be odd, sir.
Oh, Chris has a good call.
It wouldn't surprise me if someone put that kind of software in there.
Yeah. Well, the stuff like your phone can't do a screenshot of Disney Plus. I don't know if it can do Netflix anymore. They're locking down on that kind of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're getting a little smarter. But Chris is mentioning a deep discount for that new set. That could be too. Unless Mega starts limiting, or Mega Mattel starts limiting stuff to the Mattel site first. We'll see. Somebody pointed.
Try to do an exclusive thing with it while people are, while it's a hot item.
Yeah. Somebody pointed out that I know you pointed out the Grizzler set that it said, one, it was made to order, but it also said you might not get it for a year or something, right? They had a really far out date. But the thing about that is someone else was looking into that and saying, well, they're saying this is made to order. So they're not limiting it to a certain number. However many people order, they'll make that. So that's kind of like it's like a new venture for them. Like maybe that would mean we'll get more Mega stuff through that kind of release.
Yeah, I think that pre-order stuff, I think they're doing it in tiers. They'll be like, okay, it costs so much to produce 1,000 figures. So how many lots of 1,000 can we get orders for? And if they get 750,000 orders, then they'll do, 800,000 models or something like that. So they don't have a whole lot of overstock.
Yeah.
And if they get 804,000 orders, then they'll still do 800, and just 4,000 of us will be out of luck.
Yeah. So what are you looking at there with your setup?
This here, I was thinking about going to get the papers I marked up. I left those in my bag upstairs too, but I don't know. I'd gone through and literally the first, 25 steps, a lot of it's really easy. A lot of these blocks and plates are just hidden underneath piles of things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I can take one of these out, two of these out, change one of these, change one of those. You'll never see any of them, like you said, unless you see an edge of it. Then there was a few parts, like you had mentioned, you just needed like one stud that was going to be seen.
Yeah, that 1x5 brick panel on the right side of there.
Yeah. And then there was another step where I realized you could take a 1x4 brick out of here, like here on this step. You can take this 1x4 brick, and then when you get to step 23, you can put that 1x4 brick here, and then put a 2x4 of any color behind it, because that's all it's seen.
This piece I got here, those 1x5 slopes, either slope or inverted. I'm thinking of using that for that edge that I was talking about. Replace that edge of that panel and save that panel for another spot.
There you go.
Those Monster High pieces I'm referring to.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick my tub out. Hold on.
So Rob's checking in.
Rob,
hey, Rob. How's the temperature, Rob? Hopefully it's cooling down out there.
Oh, it cooled down here a lot over the weekend.
Yeah, it did for us too. Winter just, I think it dropped 20 degrees or more last Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 90 on Monday, and then it was, I don't know.
These the 1x5 slopes.
Yeah. Yep.
You have the inverted ones too?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm playing with both. I think you've got the is that kind of the dark red and pink one there. I've been trying that and the kind of purpley green ones as well, and I think they're all right.
Oh, look, I just found a cool piece. Look, it's one of those panels, but this one spins.
Oh, is it Monster High something?
Hold on. Weird.
Nice. Cooling down for Rob.
Rob says much high of 95, much cooler.
Hey Rob, how tall is your Snake Mountain display that you made on your own? Let's see what we got here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to open the box. Oh wow, so there's only 2 boxes in this one?
Yeah, it's split in half instead of quarters.
Quick shot of the box. I like the box. So this is just a sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, those are some bright purple, aren't they? They got a pink tint to them.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like they should be Monster High, but they're not. I didn't find any of those.
Not quite there. I'm looking for the figure bag.
Yeah, I think. I'm trying to remember. I think I might be split up.
Seems to be 3 or 4 bags just for the snake. Maybe not.
Yeah, try box 2. I know at least some are in box 2. I think they're split up. I don't remember exactly how, but I think they are.
Here's bag 1. Chris is asking if we're still seeing Mega Mo 2 product in the stores. I'm just seeing a few skulls, Chris. That's all I ever see around here, and they're on clearance right now.
Is that at Kroger?
I'm seeing some at the larger Krogers, some at Fred Meyer's.
Okay.
Target's already clearance theirs out. They're all gone around me.
Yeah, Target was our only source up here in the most recently, and those are gone. Which that's the time to get more golden discs from the Zodak skull, because if you wanted to throw some in Snake Mountain,
yeah,
it's time to get on that.
Oh, the figures come built this time.
Yeah. Not that. Yeah, the Skeletor's dragon you have to put together.
That's cool though. I like he's got like a normal minifig head.
Yeah, you plug them on there.
You plug them on one of the body in somewhere too.
Yeah, I think it's like 3D pieces for the body or so.
I wonder if that's a good mold for some of the other figures.
Maybe.
You got cute little baby dragon body. Oh. Trap jaws. Flash water. Ram man.
Nice. So Rob's got his Rob says his Snake Mountain was 28 inches wide and 21 inches tall. I thought I pictured that being bigger, but maybe I don't remember it right. Still should be bigger than this set. I think this is about 24 inches squared. Tall and wide.
Oh, really?
I
So
think so.
making you shelf for it to sit on then.
Yeah, it's a little big. Or you gotta collapse it, or kind of put it on a right angle, maybe depending on your space. Might be what I do.
Uh-huh. Bag 2 is all the vines.
Yeah.
I was thinking bag 2 is going to be purple parts for the base. I was like, what am I missing here?
Yeah, it's funny those vine parts. They put them in spikes. They put them in a bag, but like you put them on way later. Like you're not putting them on in that order.
Yeah. All right. Do I need something to put these parts in?
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Sending.
I'd have to ask our Canadian friends I think they have more Mega Motu on the shelves up there because they have Toys R Us.
Right.
That seemed to carry more.
Oh, so Chris has got a picture here. It's got the Attorney of the new Battle of Eternia pack with a Panther and a Skeletor, Panther, and a many faces.
Isn't that separate though? Aren't they just?
Yeah,
kinda...
I mean, there's three separate.
Oh,
He's got
I know what
I
know what that is though. That the guy the guy in China who listed this new 6-pack, he sells a lot of stuff. So you can find all the previous releases from him as well.
Okay.
So this is likely just one picture he took with it all together there.
Yeah.
So he's got all kinds of stuff on there.
Uh-huh. So oh, thank God there's a brick separator.
Oh yeah, actually I saw the listing that he's talking about. That's an actual eBay listing right now for $88 for all that stuff.
Oh, it's already gone up that high. People are bidding on it.
Yeah, and it's the same guy who put it out. I'm watching that seller on eBay. He put that out previously too.
It's interesting. All right, I'm going to go grab my notes real quick from my bag. Who's in the private chat? Okay, it's just beside.
Yeah, Chris, we'll see how that goes. My gut says Mattel first, but I don't know. The only things we've seen on Mattel recently are the Power Grayskull set, the mini Grayskull Adam and He-Man set, and then Snake Mountain. And well, that's hard to say because the Grayskull set's an exclusive, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I want that Battle for Eternia set though. It looks pretty great. I'm kind of wondering how many Orcos will we get now? So this will be like we hit the mother load for Orcos and get them in 3 different sets in a row now. Oh, maybe Chris. I don't know. Actually, a good question. Is Snake Mountain on BBTS? Big Bad Toy Store? I haven't looked for it yet. I think they might.
I'm going to switch this book out for the ones I printed.
Are those letter sized, or how big are you doing those?
Well, it was page to page. It was like an 80% variation. So it turned out to be 50 pages of instructions for the first tower.
Yeah. That's a little smaller to work with. The other one, the manual's gigantic.
Oh, I know. No, I can see them just fine. And then I made notes. So I marked up here. I marked here on the top, like the part that can be any color. And then I marked where it is on the build. So like these 4 parts can be any color, and this is where they are in there. So yeah. Did you get any further on your second tower?
Not really. I'm trying to. For anybody watching, we've already been talking about trying to save parts, these proprietary purple parts that we can use in other parts of the build for custom work. But the way to get more parts, and the goal there is to make the mountain side of Snake Mountain taller.
Right.
But in order to do that, it'd be better to build the right side, like with the gargoyle head and the wolf head and all that. You build that side first because you've got all those parts over there that will be kind of stuck in the build. Like that's an opportunity to pull them out. So this is actually the base under the wolf head that I'm trying to stretch out a little and make it bigger.
Oh, put that back. I switched over. Put you on the big one.
Yeah, I'm trying to add extra plates to it. But this is the inside. This is the inside edge of the build, so it's just going to butt up against another section. So that'll disappear. I'll just keep the same purple color on the outside of it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to look at.
I thought I had this figured out, and now it's like a real puzzle. I don't know what I had figured out earlier.
I just realized this is a 2x5, not a 2x6.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's 2x5 plates in there, so you gotta watch out for those. It can be a little confusing. There are a lot of crazy parts in this that they made, I think, just for this.
I noticed a couple that were, they seem to be made just for this.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There was it's a 2x4 inverted slope with like a 33-degree It's usually usually a 2x3. It's just they've added the extra 2 studs just so they didn't have to put an extra piece in. You know,
I guess.
it's up underneath the. Here, I'll show you the piece I'm talking about. It's up underneath this.
Oh.
Here, it's this piece here.
You make it bigger.
This guy here.
Oh, yeah.
2x4.
Yeah, usually it's
a 2x3, and they've made it 1 stud bigger just so where it clicks in there. You know, but I mean that's why I love Mega, because they would just, hey, I want this piece. Okay, let's print it.
Yeah.
You know, it's only going to be in this 1 set. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. BBTS is not a Mega brand Snake Mountain, but a different type. Oh, okay. Chris is still trying to find it on.
Yeah, let's try that too. I just put in Snake Mountain on BBTS, and it only has 1 listing that isn't this. Yeah, we'll see who carries this. I don't know. I mean, Amazon can carry quite a bit, so it wouldn't surprise me if Amazon's been carrying Grayskull since. I mean, good grief, where's Grayskull even at in stores other than GameStop? GameStop in New York City had them apparently.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know. I never saw it in the store here. I just seen the Origins Grayskull in the store the other day. That surprised me.
Is that on clearance?
No, retail. But it was just the fact that it was even in the store. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm on step 1. I've already got 3 different colored parts in there.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
This is how we do it.
No. Tossing stuff all over the place here.
I'm also happy I'm seeing a lot of parts from some Halo sets and things like that. I'm like, oh, that's cool that these things are popping back up. Like they're bringing the old molds out.
Yeah. It's gonna blow your mind when you get through this. There's so many weird parts, and there's some conventional parts that they just modified for this set too. Kind of like what you were talking about earlier. Like, wow, they went for it.
Yeah, I mean, they're like, you know what? We're just gonna put this in there and that in there.
So, Rob and Chris, are either of you considering getting Snake Mountain anytime soon? I know Rob's built a custom one out of. Is it mainly foam that you use, Rob, or something like that?
He just sent a picture to the group chat. So
Oh, did he?
two by eight, two.
Nice. Yeah, he sculpted the Muppet gargoyle on there. Nice. Yeah, Rob's got a more it's a little more elaborate setup. Rob's got the land shark coming out of the cave like I'm talking about doing with this set. Great minds, Rob.
He's doing it right.
Yep.
So I'll be careful substituting some of these parts. Gotta be careful I'm not taking away the overlapping factor, like the durability.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and put the same part in there because they're
Well, I just replaced
structure.
some 2x8s with 2x4s, but they're overlapping on the plates. So they're still, when they're packed down in there, they're going to be fine.
Okay. Shoot.
These can be anything.
Okay, right. That'll do her. Okay. Oh, shit.
Probably gone through my bulk and picked these parts out before I started.
Yeah, it's surprising how much time that takes.
Oh, there you go. Another surprise out of my bulk. A complete Iron Man.
Nice. How much is he worth?
I don't know. A couple of bucks, I'm sure. He's got the V on his chest, so he's probably a third movie version, second or third.
Yeah.
I don't like the older figures though. Like their back sides didn't cover the
butt.
bottom of their legs. Like it looks like their underwear's wedged up there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it took me so long to sort out all my. I actually went and cleaned a bunch of dirty used Lego that I had because I had a bunch of 2x4 bricks in there, and it takes some time to get all that together. Huh. Hey, Chris, you got to go to Mattel Creations on that. There's both the weird site that you're mentioning that looks like a Mattel sales site, and then it just refers you where to buy, like you're stating. But then Mattel Creations, the same place where the exclusive Origins figures are sold, is where Snake Mountain went up first.
All right, what site's he on?
I don't know the name of it, but like I said, it's one of the ones where you go and I don't know. It's so weird. It's a real Mattel site. It's not BS, but it's a stupid site that refers you to other retailers or actual retailers because it's not a sales site.
Huh.
That's what you find. The only official presence for Snake Mountain is the one that he's talking about, which doesn't also list instructions. That's the other thing. And then the Mattel Creation site. There's the only official Mattel presence for Snake Mountain right now. Wait, is that it? Shit, that is it.
Check there too. So yeah, Brick Maniacs joined us in the chat. Good to see you.
Nice. And that's
I forgot what I'm looking for now. Oh, this panel piece. Oh, I literally just saw the piece like 2 minutes ago. So I might spruce it up. I might throw some of these in. You know, parts that look like this for the inside.
Oh, for the jail
walls. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Put that
well, you might need it. Wait, do you mean so they're visible or not?
Well, yeah, visible. Isn't there like a blank, like a flat wall?
Yeah, there's plenty of blank walls. I guess you could do that. There's not a lot of space to make an extra jail, if that's what you're talking about.
So I wonder how bad I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna use this panel for the purple one. Let's just see how it goes.
Interesting. Chris is saying the product shots for Megamotu is with 30-year-old men and older rather than kids. Which is that's probably on the Mattel Creations, Chris?
Were they deliberately trying to market it that way?
Well, I don't know. They'll probably sell more stuff that way.
They may do. You know? I mean, do I buy less because I feel it's for kids?
No, not. Well, depends. I don't really buy like the Fisher Price, stuff that they make for younger kids so much.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. You ever heard that thing about how like the 2000X line and a lot of younger kids, they don't understand why He-Man's just wearing his underwear all the time.
No.
Apparently, it's a generational thing. It made more sense to us back in the day, and they don't.
Do we ever question it? That's the question. I mean, like, we just like, oh, that's just He-Man. That's what he's
I don't
doing.
know. He's got a sword. I don't really, I don't mess with him. He can wear underwear. He's got a sword and he's tough, so I leave him alone.
I feel like I understood he was a cartoon. Like I didn't feel like I needed it.
Yeah. Why isn't that guy wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember asking myself that question.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I could become immensely powerful, but I had to run around in my underwear, I'd probably do it. Well, I don't know.
I'm just gonna leave it out there, Brian. But if I had a body like He-Man, I'd run around in my underwear.
Yeah, that too. Right. Yeah, you should transform into the super rad body. So.
Yeah, exactly. Be like Buff. What?
Power of Grayskull. There you go. Check me out.
You go, dude. Look, step 7. I'm taking all sorts of liberation with that. Yeah. I just made the shape right.
Yep.
But I mean, that's all filler. You're not going to see any of these colors, or you're only going to see an edge of these 2 purple corners.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like that though. Look, I'll put an odd color in here, and you can see the corner of it. So I'll have to change that.
Yeah. Well, is it only visible on the front?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make it something darker.
It should get covered. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't like bleed through either.
Let's see if I can put one of my fancy. There we go. Look, dark purple from the. All right. See, now I think that'll look better. See, now it's just that you can only see that little corner behind the tile there.
Yeah, that should do it.
It's a darker purple from one of the.
Halo.
No, that's. What is this called? The high school. So,
Monster High.
Monster High. Here we go. Monster High. Keep finding doozies in here. Okay, I never knew there was a clear knight from the old Dragon series. What's that guy from?
Yeah, I don't know if I have him.
I need Dan on here. Where's Dan at?
Branko?
Yeah.
Is he on here normally?
No, not with us, but he's in one or two of the Instagram chats on mine.
Okay.
with what's the other side I like? All About Bricks. He's in the group chat for the live streaming for them, which they may be live streaming themselves this evening, but no. But yeah, me and him were chatting back and forth for a couple of days, talking about some older sets.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Jeez. And sometimes I have an idea for a custom build, and I jump on it and I build it, or at least get a start so I don't mess it up. And I just spent 52 minutes trying to figure it out again. So I got it now. This makes it about 3 studs wider. Wait, is that right? Yeah, 3 studs wider and 2 studs deeper.
Yeah, like I said, I guess I need to do that to mine now, don't I, before I go any further on this?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. So, especially, actually, you're doing, well, here it is. You're putting a lot of work in there to replace all those parts anyway.
Right.
So, to me, I just kind of look at it and stretch it out and then keep the build, because you don't really need, it's hard to design it too while you're doing it. So if you keep the design that they have and just kind of magnify it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Is I was really just going to kind of put 2 studs in there somewhere where it's flat.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have to do it.
I was kind of thinking about redesigning the flooring to where it looked like kind of 2 kind of trek marks, like with the land shark had been coming in and out.
That would be cool. Actually, I've got, so because I'm doing the custom work, I don't, I didn't bother building the, that base you're doing from the first segment as is, but I did a mock-up of it with the land shark to test it out.
Yeah.
And the tricky thing is with the land shark, the guns are a little wider than the base.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if you just look at the width of the base, it looks like you could maybe make it by in the 7 studs that they did with the build, but the cannons are too big. So
you need the 9 studs?
Even 8 will do it. You can just add 1 stud.
Scoot the bottom of that down just a little bit.
What's that, like this? Oh, shoot.
I can see the land shark head. I was going to say, can you see the treads in your camera?
Maybe if I do that.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. So 7 wide, it'll slide through, but 8 will be.
Or actually, 7 is what it is. It won't let the cannons through, but you need 8 studs to get the cannons through. Put that guy back. So that's I don't know if that's clear to anybody listening, but that's one of the things we're hoping to accomplish. Is this cave on the bottom left of this set is cool, except for, it kind of, to me, it needs like a purpose, and having land shark either parked in there or like it's driving through there seems like a fun idea. But the cave is literally not. It's 1 stud too short on the width to let the land shark through. You could also just stick the. I don't know. You probably can't stick the. You maybe stick the face of the shark through, but you couldn't drive it through. You're having fun with playtime.
Playtime is a major factor for me.
Yeah, I'd like to think it is for me. I spend too much time on build time.
Yeah.
But I like to think that it is the play factor, you know.
All right, so I just mocked mine up 2 wider.
Okay.
Let's see.
That'll get it through.
So I've put a plate down here and another little one here that's actually really close to the color. And then I'm just going to have to play around with this and
Chris says build is the playtime. That's true. Well, I want to, ideally get around to setting everything up. Doesn't always happen for me, but.
stuff's not what to be. Another gem. Look, Lego Viking shield.
Huh.
Nice. Sorts of pretties for my castle mock. Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Brian, we're right at the 1 hour mark. So
Yeah, true.
I'm going to cut the live stream short. Say goodbye. So thank you, sir, for joining as always.
Yep.
Crow, thanks for showing up. Yeah, Crow, thanks for coming in and putting your little what is that? What is that picture there?
Is that a face? Oh, it disappeared.
His mic didn't work. Yeah, he kept sending me messages. I kicked him out. He sending me messages from upstairs saying his microphone wouldn't work. So I was like, well, you come to chat next time, buddy. But yeah, thank you, Chris and
Rob
Maniac for being in chat. And we will catch you guys next week. That sound good? Part 2.
All right.